Good evening, I'm Tom White, Director of the Digital Media Program here at Morgan County High School. Over the next week or so, you're going to get a look at 2020 through the eyes of the students, staff, and community of Morgan County High School. These projects were produced by my second-year students in the video production pathway as their semester final. I wanted to start this series with this video so you can get a glimpse into all of the programs here in Morgan County High School Digital Media and get insight of the student experience. We'll start with our Intro to Digital Media students. They work every day to produce a variety of products, including a lot of the social media posts that we use to advertise events around Morgan County this year. Freshman Aeneas Williams had his concerns when he signed up for the class.
At first, I thought it was gonna be kind of hard, because we learning new stuff, animation and all that. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be hard.
Talon Green, also a freshman, had a different thought when it came to the class.
I really had no idea. I just thought it looked kind of fun, so I thought I'd take it.
Most of the students in the class really enjoyed one portion of what we did this semester.
My favorite thing was how we were making social media posts. That was my favorite thing.
My favorite part is when we do the ads for the sports.
One of the biggest parts of the Intro to Digital Media course is that students know that all of their work could potentially be used outside of the classroom. Sophomore Bailey McDaniel says it motivates her.
It pushes you to do better and to push to let people know that you have the ability to push yourself instead of oh, I don't care about this. Just help yourself get better at it.
Freshman Reagan Folk agrees.
Because I try to make it look better and I put more effort into it because I know other people are going to be seeing it.
All of the students in the class are aware of the impact of what they do. Here's Talon Green to share why.
I think so. I think they reach out to the kids on what they would normally look on instead of something else, I guess a website. So.
The sense of pride is evident in the class when you hear students talk about their work.
I think so because it get more people attention to come out and support the teams.
Maybe a little bit of an impact when people saw them. They probably remembered it, and they decided to go to sports events, and they if we put the theme on it, they knew what theme to do and all that stuff.
Intro to Digital Media is the first class in the animation pathway. The other pathway that we have here is video production. AVTF 1 students are the introductory students, and on their first day, they find out that they're going to produce the news that day and every day of the semester.
Happy Friday. The 2020-2021 school year is off to a good start. This is our first show of the year, and we are excited to get back to it.
This year, the program has grown tremendously. Freshman Amelia Anderson shares her reasons why.
Meeting new people and getting to work on a show together, and then the final product being good when we didn't expect it to be.
The students have to learn very quickly in AVTF 1. Riley Bernard, also a freshman, reflects on the process of learning how to produce the news each day.
I was a little bit nervous. There was a lot to do, or I was a little overwhelmed, I think, but now it's just easier to me, and I think I got the hang of it.
Freshman Ella Malcolm felt the pressure with building the news show every day immediately.
I was scared because that's just nerve-wracking, and we came in not knowing anything, and then we learned so much in a short amount of time.
Amelia Anderson also shared Ella's concerns.
I was nervous that I'd mess the whole show up and that it just wouldn't go well.
The class isn't all scary and serious. Freshman Jamarian Cole shares his experience.
Having fun, probably putting news out every day for everyone to see.
I like being aware and knowing what's happening, and doing the news. It makes me be aware, and I know what's going on. And
Amelia and Riley appreciate the program for different reasons.
Yeah, I think it's cool how we can just take different stories and different footage from the school and put it all together and make something cool each day.
The man on the street interviews, or the interviewing the teachers.
The AVTF 1 students produce the news show every day, but the advanced students in AVTF 2 build content for that show. I have to admit that this is one of my favorite classes, not because of the people, but because these students chose to continue the pathway and have to deal with me every day.
Knowing that Mr. White has some constructive criticism to say. I mean, I love Mr. White, he's a great teacher, but sometimes the things he says will get under my skin and I'll just have to just take it and just roll with it and know that it's not meant to hurt me, it's meant to push me to grow and get better.
These students work tirelessly every day to create content that digs into the core of what is MCHS.
Jarrell is a leader on his team, so I got with his coach, Coach Brunson, to see what makes Jarrell different from the other linemen.
The thing about Jarrell is that he is our strongest football player that we have.
They work with students, coaches, community leaders, and their peers every day to find out what makes Morgan County High School. Pride pushes the students to make better products every day. That pride extends to the other classes. Junior Al Edwards explains.
It makes me bigger and more than just an athlete and just stuff like that. People label me more. I can do more things in the classroom, even in this class, and share other students.
I tell the students throughout their time with me that my classes are classes about life shrouded in video production. They learn lessons that they never thought they would. Here's Al explaining his biggest lesson of the semester.
You gotta be like assertive. You gotta go out there and get the job done. You can't sit there and wait and hold back, waiting on somebody to respond. You have to keep drilling it in them so you can get your project done.
Carolyn Strickland's biggest lesson revolves around getting the job done as well.
This year, I've probably learned time management and just how to stay on top of my work, because sometimes I'll procrastinate, and this class has taught me that procrastinating is not good, and it's good to map out your time and get work done.
Junior Silas Fiorenza does not feel the same pressure.
I really like the people in the class. They're all pretty funny. They all engage in conversation almost every day, and it is a really relaxing class to me because the work's easy, but I also have fun just talking to the people in the class.
He also has his limits when it comes to his classmates.
They're funny people and all, but every once in a while it's just too much and it gets annoying.
Another element of the digital media program here at MCHS is the live broadcast.
Goal at the 4-yard line for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs hurry, hands it off to Lumpkin, and he is in for the touchdown. Lumpkin on the 4-yard touchdown run for the Bulldogs to extend.
The live broadcast team is an opportunity for students to take the lessons that they learned in class and use them in a real-world application. It's always interesting to find out why the students decided to join the live broadcast team.
What made me want to join the live broadcast team is seeing what other people do. With that team, I just wanted to be a part of it and be a part of the school and, get known for it.
I wanted to join the live broadcast team because I was interested in editing and cameras, but it was sort of when I joined, I didn't know what I was getting into, and now that I've actually joined the class and been doing it for a while, it's pretty interesting.
Some of the lessons learned by those on the team can only be taught in the field and are always good for a laugh.
I don't know what it's called, but we didn't properly strap it, and so the strap was dangling off, and it kind of got caught in the tire, and Sean accidentally pulled on it, and so then it all fell, and then everything on the cart just fell over.
Right now I can't really think of anything, but yeah.
Remember a guy dropped a cooler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can you share?
Yeah, I could share. Mari spilled the cooler.
The night when Amari accidentally spilled out the cooler in the hallway.
Thank you for watching this show. Thank you for supporting the students who make all of our content. The over 200 newscasts we've produced this year. The over 100 live sporting events that have garnered over 17,000 live views. Not to mention the literal hundreds of news packages, commercials, and interviews that these students have produced throughout 2020. Please make sure to continue to supporting us by subscribing to our YouTube page and following us on all of our social media accounts. Thanks again for watching, and as always, go Dogs.